What if I told you your body has hidden superpowers and that water fasting is the key to unlocking them? Now, most people think fasting is just about weight loss, but that is really just scratching the surface. When you stop eating, your body flips a switch and starts an insane internal transformation. It clears out old damaged cells, produces fresh new ones, and even repairs old injuries. But here's the thing, fasting is simple, but it's not always easy. If you don't do it right, you could feel awful, quit early, or even undo all the progress once you started eating again. So before you dive in, here are 6 things you absolutely need to know to make sure your fast is safe, powerful, and life-changing. Hey there, welcome to Water Fasting with Nat. I'm Nat, here to show you how skipping meals the right way can help you live longer, look younger, and feel unstoppable. On this channel, you'll find real stories, practical tips, and plenty of inspiration to help you start or level up your water fasting journey, whether you're a complete beginner or a seasoned faster. I'm also the creator of Freedom Fasters, a step-by-step program that makes fasting safe, effective, and even enjoyable. So whether you're just curious or ready to take charge of your health, let's begin your transformation right now. Yes, absolutely, you will lose weight when you fast. But the real magic, it's all happening beneath the surface. When you stop eating, your body flips from feed me mode into heal everything mode. And 3 incredible processes kick in to help that. First, autophagy. Now, this is your body's way of cleaning house. It starts breaking down the weak, damaged, or useless cells and recycles them for energy. Think of it as a deep spring clean for your body. Then around 48 hours into your fast, your body starts pumping out stem cells. Now, these are brand new cells that can transform into muscle, skin, organ tissue, whatever your body needs the most. And then on top of that, your inflammation drops like crazy. Trust me, I saw this firsthand after I'd broken my leg. Even after all the healing, I was left with stiffness, swelling, aches that just never went away. But when I started fasting, boom, gone within 2 days. No more inflammation, no more pain, and just complete freedom of movement. And that is just the start of what fasting can do. Jumping into a water fast cold turkey is like swimming 5 miles without training. You're gonna suffer. So if you eat a lot of carbs, your body breaks down that glucose into a simple form of sugar. And when you suddenly stop eating, your body goes, hang on, wait, where's my sugar fix? And it throws a little bit of a tantrum. The result can be headaches, fatigue, dizziness, hunger, and massive cravings. So the best way to avoid this is to ease in. Start by reducing your overall food intake a few days before the fast, especially sugar, caffeine, and processed foods. And if you really want to amp it up, go keto first. That's a diet with almost no carbs, and therefore no glucose is being produced. That forces your body to burn fat, a state known as ketosis. Now, when your body is already burning fat for fuel, fasting becomes a breeze, because that's the state that we all end up in when we're fasting. So no energy crashes, no headaches, no suffering. You just slide straight into fasting mode like a pro. Now, don't kid yourself, this one is huge. People think fasting means just drinking water. But if that's all you drink, you're going to not only feel awful, but you're also going to put your body at risk. Why? Because your body dumps minerals when you fast. And that is a problem because minerals, or electrolytes, control everything in your body, from your energy, your hydration, your muscle movements, to brain function and the pumping of your heart. So here's what you need. Sodium, aka salt. At least 1 teaspoon of quality salt per day. If you have no salt, you're going to have dizziness and headaches. Magnesium, around 310 to 420 milligrams a day. This is going to keep your muscles from cramping and helping you sleep like a baby. Usually around 1 capsule of magnesium is going to do you for the day. And the third essential mineral is potassium. You're going to need 2,300 to 3,400 milligrams a day. That keeps your heart beating properly, very important, and prevents that awful drained feeling. Now, without these, you're going to feel weak, dizzy, exhausted, and trust me, you will want to quit. I made this mistake on my first fast. No electrolytes, and by day 2, I was flat on the couch, miserable, with a massive headache that just would not go away. lesson learned. You know, fasting is just half the battle. The way you break your fast is the other half. If you go from fasting to eating a giant hamburger and fries, your digestive system is going to freak out. You'll feel bloated, nauseous, and 100% miserable. Worse, if you don't eat the right foods, you can turn those fresh stem cells into fat cells, instead of the new tissues they're meant to become, like muscles and organ cells. So here's the way to break your fast properly. Start with protein. This is crucial because it tells your stem cells to rebuild that muscle and organs and tissues instead of storing fat. Make it light, easily digestible foods like bone broth, eggs, or veggies. Remember, without protein, those brand new stem cells have no choice but to become fat. So don't ruin your progress. Break your fast the right way. So water fasting isn't just a physical challenge. In fact, it's more of a mental one. Guaranteed, your brain will freak out and try to convince you to eat at some stage. It's going to throw everything at you. Just one bite won't hurt. I need food to function. I'm literally starving. Or our fave, just lick the salt off that corn chip. You can resist eating it. The hardest part is going to be the first 2 to 3 days. This is when your body is switching from sugar burning to fat burning, and it's when most people quit. It's also when your mind is the loudest, telling you how bored it is, that food would be the most entertaining thing right now. But if you push through, on day 2 to day 3, everything changes. Your hunger disappears, your energy soars, and your mind becomes crystal clear. This is why I always say fasting is 90% mental. Win the mental game, and you'll unlock the real power of fasting. Water fasting is ridiculously powerful, but it's not for everyone. Now, some people should absolutely not fast. If you are a type 1 diabetic and you're insulin dependent, you cannot fast because fasting dramatically lowers your insulin levels. Individuals on different medications for diabetes, anti-seizure meds, or steroids, if you have any medication that impacts your blood sugars, you have to be very careful if considering fasting. Because again, the impact fasting has on lowering your insulin levels, which is terrific for most of us, but not great for you. Pregnant women and women who are breastfeeding should not fast. In these life stages, women need as many nutrients as they can get, so fasting is definitely not appropriate. And of course, I probably don't even need to say this, but newborns and young children absolutely should not fast. And even for healthy people, fasting can lead to dehydration, believe it or not, if you don't drink enough water. Electrolyte imbalances if you skip your minerals, and dizziness and fatigue if your body is not prepared properly. Fasting is an amazing tool, but you have to do it safely. And if you're unsure, talk to your doctor first. So let's recap. If you want to fast the right way, understand the hidden healing powers of fasting. Prepare your body properly. Cut down the carbs or even go keto first. Electrolytes are non-negotiable. Sodium, magnesium, potassium. Refeed properly. Protein is a must or your stem cells are going to turn into fat. Master the mental game. The first few days are the hardest, but it does get easier, so stick with it. And know the risk. Fasting isn't for everyone. So if you want to fast successfully and keep the weight off, do check out Freedom Fasters. I walk you through the entire fasting process step by step in my online course and the fasting community and Q&A forum, so you never have to second guess or do the research yourself. The link is in the description. And if you're not ready for that yet and you want to do fasting on your own and give it a try, absolutely do that. Grab my 3-day blueprint. It's down below, it's free, and it's all the basics you need to start fasting without the struggle. And do drop me a comment below. What's some other things you feel people should know about fasting? I really would love to hear them because I'd love to make some videos about that. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video.